Some places on Earth feel magical, where history and spirit meet. Mount Sinai in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula is one of those places. For millennia, people have been drawn to this rugged mountain, especially to witness sunrise from its sacred peak. It's more than a view, it's a moment of connection and peace. Standing on the summit, you're where prophets once stood, overlooking a landscape unchanged for centuries. The silence is profound, the air pure. Climbing in darkness, you're not just ascending rock, you're seeking revelation. The promise of sunrise unites everyone on the path, no matter their background. This shared anticipation creates a silent bond. We leave behind the noise of modern life and enter the vast silent desert, following a path walked by countless pilgrims before us. The mountain awaits, a place of history, beauty, and unforgettable experience. Our adventure begins in the quiet, windswept towns and Bedouin camps that dot the rugged landscape near St. Catherine's Monastery. Here, the air is tinged with the scent of wood smoke and the distant echo of prayers, as the sun dips behind the jagged peaks of the Sinai Desert. Life moves at a different pace in these remote outposts, where ancient traditions are woven into the fabric of daily existence. At the foot of Mount Sinai stands St. Catherine's Monastery, a fortress of faith and history. Its stone walls have witnessed centuries of pilgrims, monks, and wanderers seeking meaning in these sacred mountains. The monastery is a beacon, drawing travelers from every corner of the world to its storied gates. The Bedouin people, guardians of this timeless land, welcome us with open arms. Their hospitality is legendary. Warm smiles, sweet tea brewed over open fires, and stories shared beneath a sky ablaze with stars. In their company, we feel both like honored guests and fellow travelers on a shared journey. As night falls, our Bedouin guides gather us together, their voices calm and reassuring. The ascent begins in the deep silence of midnight, when the world is hushed and the mountain looms mysterious in the darkness. There's a sense of anticipation, a quiet thrill as we step into the unknown. Climbing in the cool darkness is a relief from the harsh desert sun. The air is crisp, and each step feels purposeful. We move steadily, knowing that our efforts will be rewarded with the first light of dawn at the summit, a sunrise that has inspired countless pilgrims before us. At the trailhead, a quiet excitement buzzes in the air. Travelers from every continent, bundled in jackets and scarves, exchange nervous smiles and words of encouragement. There's a sense of unity here, strangers brought together by a common goal and the promise of something extraordinary. Our Bedouin guide leads the way, his torchlight flickering across ancient stones. Each step is illuminated by his steady hand, and we trust his knowledge of the winding paths that snake up the mountain's flank. We follow in a winding line, our own headlamps creating a ribbon of light that weaves up the mountainside. The darkness is alive with the soft crunch of boots on gravel and the quiet murmur of voices. The journey is slow and steady, not a race but a shared experience. Each person finds their own rhythm, moving at a pace that allows for reflection and wonder. Along the path, small Bedouin stalls glow with lantern light, offering hot tea and a brief respite from the chill. These simple comforts are a welcome pause, a chance to warm our hands and spirits before continuing upward. Looking back, the mountain is alive with a river of lights, headlamps from fellow climbers stretching into the distance. It's a breathtaking sight, a reminder that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. This is more than a climb, it's a community in motion. We share quiet moments, laughter, and encouragement, all moving together toward a common dream. The mountain's silence is profound, broken only by the soft conversations and the occasional burst of laughter. The camaraderie of strangers, united by the challenge and the beauty of the night, makes this journey unforgettable. Step by step, we climb higher, drawn by the promise of dawn. With every footfall, we move closer to the summit and to the moment when the first rays of sunlight will bathe the world in gold. The main route up Mount Sinai is known as the Camel Path, a trail that has guided countless pilgrims and travelers for generations. This path is more than just a way up the mountain. It's a journey through history, faith, and the rugged beauty of the Sinai landscape. The Camel Path is a wide, winding track, carefully constructed in the 19th century to allow camels to carry people and supplies up the steep slopes. Its broad curves and gentle inclines make it the most accessible route, and its stones have been worn smooth by the passage of hooves and feet over the decades. For those seeking a gentler ascent, riding a camel is an option. The slow, swaying movement of the camel allows you to take in the vastness of the mountains and the silence of the early morning as the world below still sleeps. Yet many choose to walk, feeling every step of the pilgrimage beneath their feet. There's something deeply personal about the act of walking. Each footfall a small act of devotion, a way to connect with the mountain and with the countless others who have made this journey before. The path is a steady climb, winding ever upward. The air is crisp and clean, filling your lungs with each breath. In the darkness before dawn, the world feels hushed and peaceful, as if the mountain itself is holding its breath. As you walk, you fall into a rhythm, one foot in front of the other, your senses sharpened by the cool night air. The crunch of gravel, the sound of your own breath, and the distant calls of other pilgrims become your companions. The camel path takes you most of the way up the mountain, but the final challenge awaits. The legendary 750 Steps of Repentance, a steep and ancient staircase carved directly into the rock. These steps, uneven and weathered by centuries of use, were carved by a devoted monk long ago. They test your endurance and determination, demanding focus with every step upward. Each step is a tangible link to the past, a connection to the countless pilgrims, monks, and seekers who have climbed before you, each with their own hopes, prayers, and burdens. Climbing these ancient steps feels like leaving the ordinary world behind. With every upward stride, you enter a sacred space where the mountain's silence invites reflection and awe. By the time you reach the top of the steps, your legs may ache and your breath may be short, but you are filled with a sense of achievement and wonder. The effort makes the arrival all the more meaningful. The summit is now within reach, and as you look up, the sky begins to lighten, hinting at the coming dawn and the promise of a new day. This journey is both physical and spiritual, a true pilgrimage that challenges the body and uplifts the soul. Whether you walk alone or with others, you are part of a tradition that stretches back through the ages. Every stone underfoot carries the weight of history, each one a silent witness to the devotion and perseverance of those who have come before. As the anticipation builds and the first light of dawn approaches, you realize that this climb is more than just a physical ascent. It is a journey of the spirit, a moment of connection with something greater than yourself. One of the climb's most magical moments is the night sky. Far from city lights, the desert reveals a breathtaking tapestry of stars. The Milky Way stretches overhead, and shooting stars occasionally streak by. The silence amplifies the beauty, making you feel small in the best way. The stars become companions, guiding you as they have travelers for millennia. Walking under this sky is meditative. Worries melt away, replaced by wonder. The higher you climb, the brighter the stars seem. Familiar constellations feel like old friends. It's a humbling, moving experience, a reminder of nature's untouched beauty. Here you can't ignore the magic above. The stars demand your attention, rewarding you with unforgettable beauty. This celestial show is the perfect prelude to sunrise. The universe feels close, and the night is alive with possibility. Reaching Mount Sinai's summit is a moment of triumph. The air is cold, the wind brisk, and at the top stand a small chapel and mosque, a symbol of shared reverence. This mountain is sacred to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Tradition says Moses received the 10 Commandments here. Whether you're religious or not, the sense of history is overwhelming. Pilgrims gather quietly, sharing warmth and anticipation. Faces from around the world reflect the same hope. Differences fade. Everyone is united, waiting for the sun. The summit is a place for reflection, on the journey, on life, on dreams. The silence and cold focus your mind. Up here, the world below feels distant, and clarity comes easily. It's a rare, peaceful moment on the roof of Sinai. The hour before dawn is the coldest. Wrapped in blankets, sipping hot drinks, everyone waits in anticipation. The darkness feels charged with possibility. Then, a subtle shift. The eastern sky softens from black to deep blue. A faint line of light appears, growing and spreading. Shapes of distant mountains emerge, and the crowd grows silent. Colors bloom, pink, lavender, fiery orange, painting the sky. Each moment is unique, the light shifting and deepening. The world awakens slowly, revealed by the gentle arrival of dawn. Jagged peaks glow with ethereal light. The cold is forgotten, replaced by awe at the unfolding beauty. It feels like witnessing the first morning of creation. The anticipation builds for the sun's grand entrance. Suddenly, a brilliant point of light appears, the sun's edge. A collective gasp ripples through the crowd. The sun rises quickly, flooding the landscape with golden light. Shadows retreat, mountains glow, and the world transforms in an instant. The view is astonishing. Endless peaks and valleys stretch to the horizon. For a few minutes, everyone is united in awe. The warmth of the sun feels like a blessing after the cold wait. People try to capture the moment, but it's beyond photography. This is a feeling to be experienced, not just seen. The clean mountain air, the sun's warmth, the breathtaking view, it's overwhelming. It's a reminder of our planet's beauty and majesty. This moment stays with you forever. The sunrise isn't just about the view, it's about community. As the sun warms the sky, strangers from around the world share smiles and quiet joy. Some hug, others reflect in silence, all connected by wonder. The silence gives way to gentle conversation and shared stories. Simple acts, sharing bread, a song, a smile, create powerful bonds. The mountain strips away differences, revealing our shared humanity. It's a lesson in unity as powerful as the sunrise itself. As it's time to descend, there's reluctance to leave this piece. You take one last look, knowing you've shared something unforgettable. The Mount Sinai sunrise is a communal experience that renews hope. The descent is a new journey. Now in daylight, the landscape is revealed in vivid color. The world that was once shrouded in darkness and mystery is now alive with light, every rock and ridge painted in gold and amber. As you begin your way down, the air feels different, crisp, filled with the promise of a new day. The silence is broken only by the soft crunch of gravel beneath your boots and the distant call of birds awakening to the morning. The path winds through canyons and past weathered boulders, the mountain's beauty on full display. Each step reveals new textures and colors, from the deep reds of ancient stones to the soft greens of hardy plants clinging to life. The trail feels both familiar and new, as if the mountain is sharing its secrets only with those who have witnessed its dawn. You feel accomplished, your spirit soaring despite tired legs. There's a quiet pride in having reached the summit, and now, in returning, you carry that sense of achievement with you. The fatigue in your muscles is a gentle reminder of the effort it took, but it's outweighed by the joy of the experience. The memory of sunrise fills you with quiet energy and perspective. The world below seems smaller, your worries lighter. In this moment, you realize how much can change with a shift in light and a change in view. It's a powerful metaphor. No matter how dark the night, the day will come. The mountain teaches patience and resilience, reminding you that every challenge eventually gives way to hope and renewal. This experience leaves a lasting peace. The calm you feel now is something you can carry with you, a gentle reminder that beauty and serenity are always within reach, even in the busiest moments of life. In our busy lives, such moments of stillness are rare. Here, surrounded by ancient stones and endless sky, you find a space to breathe, to reflect, and to simply be present. The memory of the summit becomes a source of strength. Whenever you face obstacles, you can remember this climb, the effort, the reward, and the view from above. When life is overwhelming, you can return to that moment in your mind. The mountain's lessons stay with you, offering comfort and clarity when you need it most. The journey up Mount Sinai is more than a walk. It's a journey into yourself. Each step is a chance to discover your own resilience, to find meaning in the climb, and to appreciate the beauty of the world around you. It leaves you with hope, connection, and a reminder to always seek the light. The mountain's wisdom lingers, encouraging you to look for brightness even in the darkest times. The world is full of beauty, waiting to be discovered. Every mountain, every sunrise, every quiet moment is an invitation to explore, to reflect, and to find hope in the journey.